Hello.
Yep.
Mbona hauongei? Kwani unani ogopa now that we have opened the podcast?
No, I was reading my messages. Gosh. I don't know why people insist on texting me when we're recording.
You keep doing this, by the way. You keep doing this. Whenever we are supposed to start recording, you're always on your phone. You either do. Hey, who is this taking your attention away from important things? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this week's episode of the That's So Haraam podcast with me, Rahma Ramadan.
I keep telling you, stop using my name with me, Rahma Ramadan.
Okay, guys, Rahma is not here. She was too lazy to record the intro, so I had to do it for both of us because I am. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just get into the episode. This is episode 10 of the That's So Haraam podcast. Check it out and peace. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hi. Let me tell you guys, by the way, this one we are going to start normally. Tuko na machungu. We are hurting inside. I have pain. I have pain even for my ancestors, man. I think you guys, so Rahma, do you want to tell them?
No, I don't. I just even wanted us to start the podcast. What happened? Nothing happened. I don't even know what you're talking about, honestly.
I think you guys, so if you follow us on our Instagram, you saw we were recording at the 4 Point Sheraton, amazing place. We had an amazing recording and everything. And by the way, if you don't follow us on Instagram, you know what? Do you, man? Do you? Me and you are simply no longer friends. Yeah, but anyway,
you're not friends with Kevin, but you're friends with me. So follow us on Instagram and follow me on Instagram as well.
Look at you, just trying to make me look bad. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Rahma.
Shameless
thank you so much. You do know that these visuals are actually going to go up on YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
I should be the one telling myself that. I should be the one telling myself that because I'm not making the funny faces. Anyway, guys, we had the whole setting recording. We had fantastic visuals, everything. Oh man, it was looking nice. It was crisp. Then guess what happens? The audio was echoey as fuck. Yeah, guys. Anyway, so we are re-recording this. Rahma said that she would go back to sleep if we were to talk about it. So
exactly. So let's not talk about it.
So I had to amusha on the podcast. Rahma, there is no way you are just going to go to bed in the middle of our podcast.
I'm not going to bed in the middle of a podcast. I'm going to talk about something else.
So that is why I brought it up during the podcast.
So anyway,
guys,
Kevin,
yes.
Guys, welcome to the That's So Haraam podcast. Here we are again, starting the podcast without even telling guys hi and how are they doing or even introducing ourselves. Shameless. Just shameless.
I realized that we introduce ourselves on the funny intro, but it's always like a repetition. So I was like, you know what? This time let's remain anonymous, incognito. As you guys can see if you are watching this on YouTube, as you guys can see, my baby Philomena is still surviving. She's shedding. She is growing older by the day, but she still looks as close as ever. If you guys don't know,
Benzema said that you can't name your babes Philomena.
No, Benzema said that he can't date a girl called Philomena. I wouldn't want Benzema coming to date my plant. So yeah, yes, guys.
Stop correcting me. I know what he said.
Ati? You would know.
Me. I know what you said.
But it's true though. Siwezi date dem anaitwa Philomena.
Siwezi kati ya dem anaitwa Philomena. Mbona uwezi? What's wrong with that name?
No, that's what Benzema says. Wait, why are you trying to make me look bad, Rahma? Literally, we are only 4 minutes in, and you're trying to make me look bad, guys. You guys are really feeling this podcast. By the way, we are seeing it with the numbers, with our social media, guys. We love each and every one of you. Except, no, I love I love everybody. Maybe there's somebody that Rahma didn't like.
No, I like everybody except my co-host, but that's a story for another day.
Why do you keep saying that? And the way when we are off the podcast, you you know what? I'm not going to implicate you in anything. Let's just keep it going. Let's just say, guys, she does like me quite a bit outside of the podcast. This is just a persona that she's trying to put across. It's okay. It's okay.
That's a lie.
We shall
Stop
flow with
lying.
it.
No,
We
stop
shall.
lying to people. How I
We
am
shall.
on the podcast is actually the same as how I am
We shall.
or in real
We
life.
shall.
First of all, I think I pretend to like you on the podcast. So this is like a filtered version. They really don't want to see how I don't not like you
We
in
shall
real
go with
life.
the flow. We shall go with the flow. Yo, somebody actually put a comment on our picture and said Kevin Anakashida too. As in Nima.
They're
Nima,
seeing
I
they're
I'm
seeing what
talking
I'm
to you
going
directly,
through.
Nima. Nima catch feelings by there. I have caught feelings. Rahma, you are just out here ruining my name and my credibility.
You didn't have a credibility to start with, so
Jesus Christ.
there's nowhere to go from there. So
You know
everyone is just
how
seeing you.
You know how the podcast has like on the description fun and lots of banter.
Yeah.
This is not fun, but lots of banter. So you know what, guys? This is what I go through on okay, not on a daily basis, but anyway, guys, wagwan. Rahma, how has your week been?
My week has been fantastic, except these people who
Uh-huh.
are in my DM constantly, day in, day out,
Mm-hmm.
and then they either A, married men, or B, engaged to be married, and like 2 days after they hit me up and with their hi,
Mm-hmm.
hey, HAE, or hi with
Yuck, yuck, yuck,
AE,
yuck.
exactly, or even assalamu alaikum or SASC. And then after 2 days, you see them putting up a picture married to my best friend, or even just,
I saw that
or the
coming.
engagement, or even the wedding card. And I'm
I
like,
saw that coming.
nigga,
I saw that coming.
dude, you were in my freaking inbox like 2 days ago. I was like, are you
no,
mad? Are you
no,
mad?
but I thought, according to Islam, a man is a lot of more than one wife. One wife. So, question is, Rahma, are you willing to be a second wife?
Listen, if you're engaged to be married, if you're talking to someone that you know you're going to marry, if you are married, if you are in an entanglement, do not hit me up. First of all, why are you hitting me up with assalamu alaikum? Just
See,
say what you want to
he's
say.
he's trying to be respectful. He or she, I mean,
Uh-uh.
it's
No, no.
2020. We don't judge.
No, first of
Mhm.
all, it's the same thing as someone hitting you up with, hey, and then they just chill. Man, shoot your shot. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're doing in my inbox. Hey, or if you have something to say, assalamu alaikum, tell me what you want to do. Are you here to tell me that my pictures are good? Are you here to tell me that you like my podcast? Go ahead and write what you're writing with your chest. Don't come here at G. What? Rain on chicken. No, no, come with your chest. Tell me what you want. State your business. Write, even if it's a whole paragraph. Man, I like reading novels. Go ahead. Please type everything that you want to type, right?
Wow,
And
Rahma,
then
you're going off.
end the message with thanks, and then you leave. And don't
Or
don't expect that I'm going to respond to you.
wow, or kind regards.
Yeah, kind
Yo,
regards is fine. Or even don't not
yo,
even kind. I don't expect you to be kind to me at that point because me and you don't know each other. So don't kind me there. Just say regards,
yani,
comma, and you
yani,
leave.
yani, boy
Regards
child,
your name, comma, then you leave, please.
yani, boy child. This is what we are going through. Hey, boy child,
No, let me tell you,
maskini boy
mm-mm,
child.
Mimi, I don't want this vibes. Sijui za married men just sliding inside my DM.
This
People who
man,
are sijui my father's age.
this man is just going to get a second wife or a third wife, And
Okay,
you guys do
listen, guys,
allow it.
sitaki, I don't want.
So Rahma has stated categorically she does not want old married men on her DMs. If you're young and married, that's a whole different question.
I don't
That's a whole
want
different
old
situation.
men. I don't want married men. I don't want engaged men. Matter of fact, even men, just go somewhere else, first of all. Just go somewhere else.
You wanna get into this men are trash nonsense, really?
No, I don't. I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying get
Okay,
out of
okay,
my
okay, okay,
DMs.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, what can I say to that? The only thing that I can say to that is you're disgusting if you are saying HAE. That for me was the most appalling thing, by the way. HAE, hi. And then somebody responds and said hi too. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh
Well,
God. Yeah.
me, I don't respond, by the way. I just don't even respond to it.
Rahma, let me. So now, seeing as you are already at the point of getting pissed off, man, let's just keep it going. COVID-19 millionaires. COVID-19 millionaires. I don't know
Yani,
if
just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. You just
the
get surprised all the time. Like you think you've had it, you've had enough of it. You know, these guys are like, nah, 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 nah. We were just joking. You guys, just chill, just chill. More is gonna come for you.
Let me tell you. This is okay for anybody who's listening to this outside of a 254, or maybe you don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, COVID funds. We got Kenya got donations from Jack Ma. We got money from the World Bank and everything to fight Corona. There was a very big scandal in the leading government body that supplies medical equipment to all hospitals and everything. Yeah, there was a very big scandal where 43 billion shillings was stolen. That's like $400 million,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? Yeah. So with the $430 million was stolen. Yeah, through inflated tenders, inflated prices for items. Let me just start off with this by just saying this. These guys really believe that they will go, that they won't be taken anywhere because the blatant corruption that's just there. I mean, you're plain and simple. How do you register a company February 2nd and you're already getting a tender for 4 billion shillings?
You know what? These guys, it's not that they don't know.
Mm.
It's not like they don't think that nothing is going to happen to them. They know that they really nothing is going to happen to them. They know
That's the
because
thing,
at
yeah.
that point, even when you're looking at the figures alone, when someone is just inflating a mask that is going for a market price of 20 shillings and they're selling it to you for 100 and something or whatever the amount they inflated is, like more than 100% of the market value. You know, when you're doing that and when you're making steps to deliberately skew the system, obviously you know that you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't
And
even
like
think they made. I don't even think they even worked hard to cover up their steps.
they
They
didn't.
really did not.
They did not. They did not. And the saddest bit is that senators who are part of the COVID-19 task force, the guys who are in charge of taking care of the whole thing, those are the ones who are actually in this whole situation. And shout out to what was the name of the guy who did that?
Dennis Okari.
Shout out to Dennis Okari, man. Dennis Okari, you have balls. And let me tell you, that's why I like NTV. NTV simply do not give a fuck anymore by the citizen. Okay, I'm not going to. I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories, yeah. But NTV, man, they have my complete support. They have my vote and everything. Yeah. So shout out to him. I think I would actually say this. The problem that we have with Kenyans is that we are so corrupt, that we're so greedy. Even if you're stealing, must they at least do some quality work? At least give some quality services, at least give some quality products. So that
Yeah.
so that so that at least the question of the quality is not is not put into question at all. But now the thing is, you are given a tender for 4 billion shillings, and then you want to supply PPEs that are falling apart and everything. Man, it's but
You know,
Uh-huh.
yeah, before you go on, I just wanted to say that if you don't know what we're talking about, so there's a media house in Kenya called NTV that did a documentary, an expose basically, on how the funds that were donated by who donated the funds apart from the masks by Jack Ma?
No, those Jack Ma, those World Bank, those European
Yes, there was
Union.
World
Yeah,
Bank and there was a
yeah,
national COVID fund. So
yeah,
all that money that was supposed to go into fighting COVID, distribution of masks and the PPEs and all these other things that the government was supposed to set up to fight COVID-19. And so the documentary or the expose was showing how all this money was just basically eaten by people, by
yeah,
corrupt people
yeah,
in government,
yeah.
and how the tender process was tailored to suit particular individuals. Yeah. So go ahead.
It is honestly just sad, and like for me, what I'd simply say about that is that this is not the time to be corrupt. Honestly, this is not the time. Honestly, how are things donated to us, then they're stolen, sold sold to Tanzania, and some are sold back to us. Yani things have been
At
donated
inflated prices.
and sold back to us at inferiorities. PPEs ikaisha. Then the PPEs they got over. They wanted to go for the PPEs for the doctors, the frontline workers. Man, but the thing is, I had somewhere they were asking this: Are we just salty because we are angry, or are we salty because we didn't get the chance to see
Exactly.
ourselves? If it were you, would you would you put yourself in that situation? Say I'm working for Kemsa, yeah. I'm like, hey, yo, Rahma, maze, hapa kuna deal tamu hapa. Do this. Just go register a company. There's some 4 billion here for us. Clean.
You know why most people
Whoa.
would take that up?
Yeah.
Because even if you do everything legally, even if you set up a company and you're in business and you're doing well and you grow and you're supplying very big companies with your services, you're providing big companies with your services, so you grow for the 3 years, because for you to be able to deal with the government you need to be
Yeah.
in business for
For
like at
3 years,
least
yeah.
3 years, right,
Yeah,
consecutively,
yeah, yeah,
and you
yeah.
need to be able to provide the services in the magnitude that they want, right? So
Yeah.
let's say you set up a company, very legally, you follow all the rules. For 3 years, you're in business, doing deals with very big companies, and you've set up your portfolio. Your portfolio has grown properly. And you apply for a tender in government and you get it. Fair and simple. You go through the processes, you go through procurement, you get it. If everyone was assured that the processes and all the due procedures were followed and are being followed, imagine people wouldn't do this. People wouldn't do this. But because you know very well, even if you've ticked all the boxes in the requirements, you've gone through the tender process and you know you have everything in check, but you know definitely you're not going to get it because there's an individual somewhere who's going to set up a company that was not in existence, but after 20 minutes they're going to get a tender. If you call me and tell me, yo, Rahma, there's a deal, set up a company, imagine 90% of the people will take it because
That's
the systems are not working. So obviously, I'm going to take it because there's no way I'm going to earn that kind of money or I'm going to be able to get that kind of deal in my entire lifetime.
no, I don't know. I don't know if you believe in karma. I'm a very big believer of karma. I believe that such money is so tainted, especially if I know that that's COVID money. It's tainted. Give me that tender and let me supply genuine things.
You
Yeah.
won't get it. You
And
will not.
even if
The chances
nah,
of you getting the tender
and
are
even if
nil.
I'm inflating, yeah, I'm not inflating by much. I'm inflating by like maybe 5 things or something like that. But don't, man, whoa, whoa, whoa. I
But
think the
Kevin,
best thing, yeah,
listen, the thing is, even if you were to get it, you're saying you'll inflate it by 5 shillings. The reality of the situation is that you'll never get it. You would never ever get it.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You know, for me, what I'd say, I think I keep saying this, and I'm going to say this again. The country needs a country that works is a country that's run like a business.